Greetings and good morning to all of you. I am thankful to the team organizing this seminar of second International Conference on Education for Sustainable Development. Support is given by Z-Touch Group of Nigeria and PSS Central Institute of Vocational Education from Bhopal, that is India. It is recognized by United Nations. I welcome all the learned paper presenters, the team of teachers and the motivated students who have gathered here to attend to this seminar. Let us acknowledge the vision and leadership of the team who have selected this as a topic. Education and sustainable development, there is a bridge. Bridge is education for sustainable development, for is the bridge. And beautifully this subject gets aligned with United Nations Agenda of 2030. Why Mr. Ukochukwu assigned me this task? I don't know. Even I am amazed. Maybe he was looking for somebody who has industry exposure. I have about 45 years. Who is interacting with academia. I am a visiting faculty, and on the top of it, I am a student. I am a research student, duly registered with Indira Gandhi National Open University from New Delhi. I am researching on skill gaps in power sector. Coming to the subject that adequate attention is being given to the conventional education and vocational education. The transformative impact on the students, on the teachers, on the society, on the community and globe as a whole. This is all about sustainable development. Our words have to get synchronized or sync up and not sinking down. So this requires our education benchmarked with global standards. About 9 months back, it is 10 months back, United Nations adopted a resolution that was on 25th of September 2015. Sustainable Development Agenda was adopted where 9.726 million people participated prior to taking up this agenda. And beautifully what happened, about 2/3 of the total population, 6.5 million to be precise, have voted for best education to be on the top rank. 16 parameters were fixed. Out of 16, they were asked to pick up 6 only. Otherwise, everybody would have ticked all the 16. So six top goals each individual thinks, and people from various age groups, 5 to 15, 15 to 25, 25 to 60 plus. Various age groups were formed, and they all talked about education, and the people were having a background of varying education level. Somebody was only primary education, post-primary, somebody was postgraduate also. Men and women participated almost equally, 48% men and 52% women. Now, education for what? For getting you into the sustainable development. That means you must have jobs for yourself. And the jobs today are not based on only the education, but on the success of the people because of the esteem in which they are held by their peers. That's continuous learning. Continuous learning could be by yourself. I am not demeaning the power of the institutions. That will continue because that will formalize our education. But LLL by itself, it's a continuous journey. TVET or GTVET, Technical Vocational Education and Training, or Green Technical Vocational Education and Training. Everything is important. Today we are transiting from formal education system to vocational education system and vice versa. Now, having identified 16 goals, various industries were asked to pick up which areas impact them, and I am today talking only about education. The communication, the technology and the financial services, they all included education into their profile. When education has been taken into their goal, so this education is not only the formal education but skills also. That's a part of the education. Now, once this is identified, then we have to split the education into two parts. One is reading, one is writing. When I am talking about reading, reading is not flipping through the pages of the book, but it means the understanding the whole subject of it, analyzing it in the head, and writing it beautifully is another factor, which normally means your own writing, your original thinking, not copying. I am not saying that you cannot refer the documents of other writers, but no copying, no plagiarism. I remember a small incident where I narrated a small comment about myself. I said the best years I enjoyed were in the arms of another lady which was not my wife. And people said, what is that? Who is that? I said, my mother. So now somebody copied this whole thing and said the same thing elsewhere. He said, oh God, I enjoyed, but I don't remember in whose arms I was in. You can well imagine what would have happened to him. When I am talking about education, it's a big industry. Today it is 130 billion US dollars and growing at the rate of compound annual rate growth of 24.4%, reaching to 446 billion US dollars by 2020. It's a big pie. You can have a slice for yourself. It covers all, primary to tertiary to postgraduate to ICT to skilling, everything is included. About 2 years back I read a paper, pedagogy to andragogy to heutagogy. It's a compulsive journey. Pedagogy is for the child education. Andragogy is for adult education. Heutagogy is post-adult, adult, that means continuous learning. And the paper has got 275 clicks so far. People have seen word over, and 20 people have even downloaded it for further analysis. So what I said is lifelong learning is an important factor. There was a study when 92% of the millennials agree that world needs a change. 84% consider it to be their duty to bring about the change, and nearly as many as 82% believe that they can do it. So it is youth, you youth have to get up, not from the chair, but formally get up, awaken yourself, and no stoppage till the goal is achieved. Let me show you a small video of what the education is about. People are, just a minute, let me remove this. Okay. Children are going to school, crossing all the hurdles. They are in Colombia, they are traveling by zip wire. They are reaching the school. Then elsewhere, they are even climbing up 800 meters, that is in China. They have to get up by about 800 meters in China, and then in Peru they cross the lake in their buckets in which they wash their clothes. Nearly 2 hours crossing, and they arrive to school. So that they are in Indonesia, they are crossing the bridge. Now, this is how the challenge is to not to give up. With this, I will like to convey my best wishes to the paper presenters, the learners, the teachers, to have a very good interaction during these 2 days and keep on interacting with your fellow beings here. With this, I declare this conference as open. Goodbye, good luck, namaskar. Thank you.